Download the BCSN Plus app today. Local sports all the time. Visit bcsnnation.com for details. Discounts may apply.
Anthony Wayne girls soccer back in the Final Four. We have two generals marching in the studio today. Senior captain Lydia Smucker and of course Lila Simon. You guys, your names get confused a lot, I'm sure?
Yeah.
All right, well, we got it right. It's our journalistic duty to get it right. Congrats on making it to another Final Four. We got to start with the regional final. You guys came back from down a goal twice, and then in overtime, a 3-2 win. Lydia, I have to start with you as the senior captain. What are you telling the girls in these moments when you're down to allow them to come back in the way you did?
I think we were just like focusing on positivity, like not getting down on each other, but just like keeping the pressure up, keeping the intensity up, but staying positive, like looking on the bright side of things, like thinking we can do this, like we've got this, and not focusing on like the bad things or the bad touches.
And Coach Williams said there are 7 seniors on the team, but sometimes she has to peel you guys back a bit when you go too hard in practice. But obviously, every team, every great team has a great group of seniors, but there's something special about this group. What do you guys think it is?
Yeah, I just think it's just like our energy that we bring. Like we have this like tight knit as seniors, and we always like we kind of do this thing where it's like, why do something alone when you can do it with other people? And so like we always just like invite the whole team, and it's just like it's became like all things are team things. And it's like even if the team all can't come, like it feels like everyone's always present. And it's like you're not gonna be best friends with everyone, but you're gonna be like teammates with everyone. And it's like, and I think that just the teammate love we have is just a different level this year.
But when you guys are undefeated, it's easy to chill sometimes to say, you know, we got this in the bag, we've won every game, but how have you guys avoided complacency to get you guys back to the Final Four?
Some of our ties have felt like losses, so that's kind of just like been almost like a, just a little like jab, like kind of like realization like we had this game, but then we lost it. And not necessarily, it's not a loss on our record, but it felt like a loss. And I think those moments are just like reflect moments of like, wow, these are definitely things we need to work on. These are things we have to get better at.
And I feel like we don't dwell on them. Like we move on and we focus on the next game.
Mm-hmm.
And for you, Lila, 28 goals this season, but you've been on varsity since you were a freshman. So I'm curious what the biggest thing you've learned is that has allowed you to become the elite player you are now.
I feel like learning my role on the team and like being there for like the underclassmen, like trying to like show them like what to like show them like kind of what to do and like how we do things.
And for you, Lydia, I told you before the interview, you kind of reminded me of Rose Lavelle in a way, the way you're able to play box to box and dominate the midfield. Lila, I can pick out any great U.S. women's national team forward and you would fit the bill. What is it about the Lila-Lydia connection that makes soccer look so beautiful on the field?
I think just like how we've been best friends for so long, and just like almost like we have the same like ability to read the game. We both see the gas, we see the movement, so like it's like I'm playing the ball and she's already running there. I don't even have to look, or like vice versa. Like we just like know where each other are at all times.
What do you think?
I just think like
is?
Since we've been playing together since we've been little, like we just like know how we play.
And there's a standard of excellence at Anthony Wayne, and clearly you guys are bringing that now, going to the Final Four, but what is it going to take to have that little extra push to make it not only to the state championship game, but win it all?
I think a thing we keep preaching, and like Coach keeps preaching it for us, is like we get to practice, we get to play, we get to do these things, and I think like that's the mentality that we're going into like all these games with. Like we get to be here, we've earned our spot, so like act like it sort of thing, and just like have the swagger but not the ego.
Well, Lila, as a senior, I'm sure it's a bit bittersweet knowing that you don't know when your season is going to end per se. So how do you approach senior year knowing that you're in a position to win a state title, but you're also in a position to end this career of yours really on the highest note possible?
I feel like each game we're like, this is not going to be our last game. Like we want to go to practice tomorrow, and like even like not just the seniors, but like everyone on the team, like we're going to win this game. Like we want to go to practice tomorrow.
And now you guys are 2 wins away from a state title. What is the final message going to be before you guys hit the field?
I think just like play for each other. I know like all the underclassmen don't want us to leave, and we don't want to leave the underclassmen. So I think it's just like playing for the team, because this team is like the best team I could have ever asked for. Like genuinely, like I can't put it into words like how awesome this team is this year.
I'm sure you agree. What is the most special thing about this team in your opinion?
I feel like our team bond. Like I've never been on a team where like everyone wants to be around each other. Like we'll have team dinners and stuff, and like no one wants to leave. No one wants to be the first person to leave. Like we'll be together for hours.
And I think we're so funny. Like, everyone's so funny.
You guys, your legacy is stamped pretty much. You guys have really done it all. The only thing that's left to do is win a state title. But no matter how the Final Four pans out, when people talk about Lydia Smucker, when people talk about Lila Simon, how do you want to be remembered when it comes to Anthony Wayne girls soccer history?
I think just being remembered by putting an impact on the field, like a positive impact, like being that person, like that shoulder to lean on, but also that the competitor that pushes people and yeah.
Just being someone that everyone wants to be around, like making the people around me better.
Alrighty, fantastic. Another Final Four appearance for the Anthony Wayne Generals girls soccer team. Very dominant. We're big fans of them here, of course. Lydia Smucker, senior captain, Lila Simon. Thank you guys so much for taking the time.
Yep,
Thank you.
Tournament Time on BCSN is brought to you by Unison Health and the Mental Health Board of Lucas County, reminding you that it's your time, your choice.